In a warning, this reading will contain spoilers, important plot secrets, and/or conclusions may be revealed. For example,
Holy shit, this game is filled with faggots and crybabies!
League of Losers, LOL, is a time-wasted simulator of the ass faggots. Aeon of Strife styled Fortress Assault game going on two sides of genre, though casual fags also call it MOBA. Imagine the freakish one-night stand between World of Warcraft drunk off his ass and the sopping wet cunt of Dota. The result of such anal play is League of Legends, a festering anal wart that will haunt Guinsoo and Pendragon to their graves. It's basically a polished but at the same time casualized version of Dota with a set of tutorials for the new fags on top. LOL was created by Riot Games, a group of Dota fantards from around the globe willing to make goals such as pioneering the game genre, multiplayer online battle arena. It's Dota without goal loss on death and denying, killing your own millions like a spastic retard to deny the enemy goal. Fortunately, to make the whole experience more exciting, some new, deep gameplay mechanics have been introduced. For instance, if you have Flash in your spell slot, you'll rape your enemies in the ass every single time you use it, making the game truly fun and entertaining.
Suka!
Getting started. Here's some sweet fucking things you can do in League of Legends. Download it, play it, and install it. For free. Wait for the installer to patch the game for up to 1 hour, just because you didn't get the newest blonde Weeaboo Laser Champion skin pack. Participate in games range from 25 minutes to more than 1 hour. Enemy team got you down? Getting fisted right to the shoulder? Well, the client ties your account's ID to every game you join, so if you try to quit and play another,
You go right back to it!
want to surrender? Too bad. The 2.19.4 Ashe and her 1.15.2 Malphite pup buddy won't hear of it. Use points you earn in the game to purchase new champions. Don't even think about saving up for skins, cause you have to buy
Riot points!
for that, cunts. Level up through the ranks, invest points in talents, buy the extra 0.02 HP rune because that's the only reason you aren't winning at your skill level. Purchase champions from the store, and pick from 10 free ones every week! But seriously, you and I both know you suck at every one of them you pick. This is a game Koreans play with one hand and punch the slightest error with total E-rate, forcing you to focus your energy on a single champion to become good. Then a day comes where, by a win of luck, you will totally fucking pwn! Waves of monsters will fall at your feet, enemy heroes will quiver and fright, and your allies will tongue your testicles. However, this surge of EP will melt to a string of losses and butthurt as you try to explain 0 assists and constant feeding. Yeah, I'm sure that build you got in the Legend Streak last game. Maybe you should stick to playing against AA bots and focus when you're ready for some real teamwork.
Play the new champion!
Every few weeks, Riot introduces a grotesquely overpowered new champion, which the demographic will purchase with Daddy's new credit card, so that they can epically pwn some noobs! As soon as the next game reckon the OP champion is released, the prior champion will be nerfed into unplayability. Get addicted! League of Legends has all the enticing elements of WoW. Collect enough gold to buy the Black Phalanx you've been eyeing, shit the same ball of magic on the same goddamn monster for the fucking 1000th time, masturbate over one character, and die in style when the Infinity Edge you farmed for vanishes at game's end. Now you can have the life sucked out of you in 30 minutes or less. Guaranteed! Kill yourself when everyone flashes everywhere, evading all your well-placed skill shots. Paying for stuff is split into two currencies, Riot Points and Influence Points. Riot Points are for the worthless XP and IP boosts, or hero, champion, which are completely overpriced, and their skins. If you're a fucking retard, you pay for the Riot Points. The other way of getting them is just to wait for Christmas to pass by or a huge server crash. You'll then get a small amount of RP, and you can at least afford 1 or 2 skins sooner or later, if you're stupid enough to keep playing that long. Influence Points is the only in-game money you can earn by fighting. You need this for getting new champions or the overpriced runes that even when maxed out do nothing to the stats of your champ. Pro tip: just buy a fucking tier 3 golden health regeneration rune when you got enough IP, because those are the only ones that adapt to every champ and actually make you rich and healthy. And you save IP for a new champion later on too. Also, put all your mastery points in utility for the very same reason. Part 2. Lore. Genius writers at Riot thought it was a good idea to put some background story into the game. They are a bunch of Warcraft Warhammer 40k wannabes, so nobody gives a fuck, since most players are already interested in banning each other or blaming their teammates for being total fuckwits. They even had a newspaper coming out monthly until Riot probably figured out that nobody reads their trashy stories and stopped it. Runeterra. Generic high fantasy world, you know, Earth, the typical fantasy world. But most likely Azeroth, since the game shares the same bland ideas of World of Warcraft. Demacia. Generic fantasy good guy faction. The people in Demacia are doing everything that lawful good people consider light and justice. Their official language is nothing but shouting the word
Demacia!
Noxia. Generic totalitarian bad guy faction. Led of badass sadists in the always chaotic evil empire. Ionia. The typical land of weeaboo fan bigotry. Your typical Asian weeaboo culture with daily Mortal Kombat tournaments, currently getting pwned by Noxia. Hard. Yordle. Land of furfags and smurfs. 100% of the population is filled with furfags and smurfs. Some are even weebs.